Well, it's about time I'd make the sequel. So as I'm hoping you guys know, this is a sequel to a video I made talking about my most chaotic class, which is my 7th grade math class. If you didn't watch that video, it's probably in the link in the description. I'd recommend clicking now. So with that out of the way, let's just get into the stories. So first off, I think I need to talk about a story that was going to be in my original video, but what happened was that I wasn't really proud of the original audio. So basically what happened was that, you know, when teachers bend over and, you know, their crack is kind of showing. Not their crack, but most of the time their butt's showing. If it's your crack, you need to get help. What happened was that my friend Sandwich decided while the teacher was bending over, he'd take photos of the teacher's butt. Let I mind you that the way that we used to take photos was blocked, so he basically found his own way to take photos. So then he could take photos of the teacher's crack, which I don't know if I should respect that or should I like really disown him for that. I feel like it's like a mix of both. And he didn't do that with just the teacher's photos. No, he got those photos throughout the rubbish of his computer and for some odd reason uploaded it all to email, which why? I'm pretty sure when we open up email we don't expect photos of our teacher's ass being showed in front of us, but and I always had the feeling that those photos would end up haunting me, like when I get onto like a shady website and I'm just gonna see those photos somewhere. Hot teachers in your area? Pretty interesting. Wait a minute, that's my math teacher! Alright, now back to the unique stories. Alright, so one time on bingo, that's all the great stories start. What happened was that I think I asked a question, and I don't remember who said it, but someone said, "Assassinate Tim!" And then I remember Cook just grabbing a giant, like, triangular ruler and started chasing me around with it. And I feel like I should have brought this up in the previous video, but in our classroom, there was like 2 giant math props. It was like a giant protractor and like a giant triangular ruler. And I wish I was kidding. It was Cook grabbed the triangular ruler and started trying to like vault at me, trying to hit me with that thing. And look, trust me, you haven't lived a life when one of your classmates is trying to chase at you with a math prop. And look, if someone was chasing me around with a math prop that isn't cooked, I wouldn't be afraid. But it's her. She's a psychopath. I swear. If I saw her on the news that she was getting the electric chair because she murdered 15 people, I wouldn't even be shocked. I gotta be completely honest. She's a psychopath, and she definitely commit murders when she's old enough. Anyways, enough about future Ted Bundy. Let's talk about 2 people that I forgot about. Now, I realized that around the end of the video, I realized that I should have probably brought up these 2 people, because although they didn't really bring too much of a change to this class, they're still important enough to where I think I should have added them. And those are the 2 legendary people, Ave and Game Tales. Now, the main reason why I didn't bring them up was because it was during the coronavirus. Those were the 2 students that were doing Zoom. So the teacher would have to stop class occasionally just to talk to them since we were being so loud. And poor old them always got yelled at when they asked what was going on in our class. Hey yo, what's going on?
Shut the heck up. If you want to find out, get into the classroom.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Game Tales, you just want to play Fortnite now since the teacher's kind of ignoring us? Yeah, sure. Alright, in my 7th grade year, which, yeah, this happened while in my 7th grade year, I had a curse that every desk that I was in had a broken leg. I don't know why, but every chair that I was at either had a really bad leg that occasionally just like kind of fall over, or the leg itself would just break. This applies to my math class. And it's still a mystery of how I broke my table leg, which I don't remember for some odd reason. I think it was California or someone like kicked my desk leg, and what happened was that it fell over And then we just like decided to just like place it back together, like if it was like a broken vase or something, and the teacher didn't like find out till like a month later. Yeah, it's still a mystery of how I broke my table, but I'm not sure. All I remember is that it took like 10 minutes to replace my table. Now, one of the most important things that was in the math class was right behind me. The radiator. Now, let me just say this right now. I am ashamed of myself that I didn't bring up what happened to the poor radiator during math class. I don't know how we discovered it, but the radiator is loud. And what happened was that California Laser, I think, and Sandwich would always bring it up, would always like slam it to the beat. They called it Radiator Springs. I don't remember the name of the song itself, but I swear it still is like that part of the song is still like stuck in my head because of them slamming their hands to the radiator. And I remember one time, California dared Sandwich to slam his water bottle into the radiator for $50. Sandwich did it, and all he got was a piece of paper that said $50 on it. Seriously. Man, I don't know why this video took me so long to make.